What's up, folks? Today I'm going to be showing you the game Egyptians. This game came out in 2001 and it is for 2 to 4 players. Now, Egyptians is kind of an educational game in a way, and the object of the game is you're going to be traveling around the board trying to collect 6 cards and put them in your tomb, and then you're going to try to get to Ra's temple after that. So let's take a look at it. Okay, folks, here we go. The object of the game is you're going to try to get your camel all the way back over here to Ra's space. And the way you're going to be doing this is you're going to be trying to collect a set of 6 different cards over here, and I'll go ahead and show you what they are. You're going to have a camel that you're going to choose, and you're simply going to put it over here on the camel space, and you've got several different colors. And you also have a die here, and this is going to be a roll and move game, so you're just simply going to roll the die and then move that amount of spaces. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the spaces. If you land here on the Oasis square, this is a resting place, so nothing is going to happen if you land on this. If you land on this, this is the question action card square. Whoever is to your left is going to pick the card up, and then it's either going to be a question or an action. If you go to the top, you'll see that there's going to be 3 questions, and these are from easy to hard, and you'll just pick one of the questions and ask the player that person. So you can say, was a cubit rod a special ruler used for measuring by Egyptians? It's a yes or no question. If the person answers correctly, let's just say this camel is over here, he's going to go ahead and move up a space. If he is wrong, he's simply going to go ahead and stay where he is, like so. Now, along with this, each person is going to be receiving a pyramid, and throughout the game they're going to have an opportunity to place a card underneath the pyramid to basically keep it safe. If you land here on the barter space, this is going to give you an opportunity to barter with some players and exchange cards with them. And the way that would simply work is you would just choose a certain amount of cards from your hand and say, I have 2 cards, I've got 3 cards, and you can barter with whoever you want to, and the barter would simply happen if they had the exact same amount of cards, and then you can go ahead and trade with them. Right over here is the pyramid, and there's pyramids over here on the corners as well. Now, if you end up landing on the pyramids, you're going to have an opportunity to entomb one of your cards for safekeeping. So you can simply look at your hand and say, okay, I'll go ahead and entomb this one. And then you just go ahead and place it underneath the pyramid like so. Now, once it's there, you're not going to be able to reuse it. But there is a card called the Tomb Raider card that can entitle them to steal it if they get it. Right over here is the battle square, and the way this works is you can battle your Pharaoh cards, and you'll basically pick a player and you'll lay down a certain amount of cards, and then they'll go ahead and lay down a certain amount of cards, and then you'll go ahead and roll this die, and whoever has the higher number is going to go ahead and get all the cards. Now, instructions we have, it does not say what happens if you end up landing on this spot. My assumption is that you're going to be getting a Pharaoh card, and there's 3 Pharaoh cards over here, but I'm going to just assume that you're going to be able to get 1 Pharaoh card and keep it. Now, if you end up rolling a 6 on the die, you'll move the 6, but then you'll have a choice. You can either do what the space says, or you can just roll again and take another turn. So, anyway, whenever somebody ends up getting 6 of the cards entombed over here, the next thing that they're going to do is they're going to try to get back over here to the start space by exact count. Once they get there, all they have to do is roll a 1, and then they're going to go ahead and get to Ra's space. And the first player to get to Ra's space is going to win the game. And that, folks, is Egyptians. So my final thoughts on Egyptians. Well, I think as a trivia game, and I'm not really a big fan of trivia games, if you're wanting to learn about Egyptian culture and things like that, I think it works okay. This might spark some interest for younger players. I couldn't really see adults playing this game too much unless they really were fans of trivia and Egyptian stuff. The gameplay is okay. I mean, the roll and move aspect, it's so-so, I think. The cards look pretty nice. They're nothing really special. But I think all in all, it's, it really is just kind of like a trivia game with an Egyptian theme on it. And, I can take it or leave it. I'm probably not going to play it again myself. But, if you would like to teach people about Egyptian culture through a game as an educational game, I think it would work for maybe younger players who are just kind of starting into games and learning about roll and move and all that. But that's about it. All right, guys, that's my review of Egyptians. We'll see you later. Keep on gaming.